Nerd reactor, roll off.
Hello, Reactors. I'm Joey Ferris. Welcome to Nerd Reactor. We're here at PSX 2015, and we're here today with the lead designer of Dying Light, Maciej Binkowski. Did I get that right?
Perfect.
Awesome, awesome. Now, I have to tell you something. Dying Light was my favorite zombie game in 2015.
Really?
It was a really good game. I liked it a lot.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. So, but I haven't been keeping up with the DLC, but it looks like I have to do that now because the following, your next expansion pack, looks really great. Can you tell us what it's about?
So Dying Light, the following is a new story, and it's a branching story. So, the GRE campaign is done. Kyle Crane is lured to this new part of the world by a rumor about a people who are supposedly immune to the virus. They're not very eager to share that secret, so it's going to be your job to, earn their trust and see what's this really all about. The action takes place in a new map. We call it the countryside. It's actually bigger than the slums and the old town areas combined. And that's why we had to introduce buggies, because it's so big and it's actually dangerous to go by foot. So the buggies are fully customizable, so you can change liveries, paint jobs. You can upgrade their parts, so get a better handling, more speed, stuff like that. And then on top of that, there's a new skill tree called driver skill tree, which you level up through. You get points for driving around, smashing environment, killing zombies, jumping off ramps, stuff like that. And then you get to unlock special upgrades, which you have to build first. So you need to do a little bit of scavenging, find parts, and then you can build a battering ram for your vehicle, or UV lights that's gonna help you fight the nighttime zombies, or a flamethrower, or stuff like that. We're also bringing some new weapons, new enemy variants. That's the following.
Of course. And man, one thing I really liked about the buggies, though, was the electric surge that just electrocutes all the zombies behind you. I don't know how that's scientifically possible, but it works. And so this is a new environment. It's more like plains from what I've seen rather than buildings. And a big thing about Dying Light was the parkour. It worked so well. It was a big part of traveling and whatnot, especially when you get the grappling hook. My God, that thing was amazing. So does parkour still play kind of an important part in this expansion, or is it mainly just about the dune buggies and whatnot?
Parkour is the pillar of what Dying Light is. So you can be sure that there are parkour-heavy areas. But as you noticed, there are a lot of planes, and a lot of gameplay is going to be revolving the vehicle and your way of upgrading it and making it bigger, better, more badass.
More badass. That's the way to go, ladies and gentlemen. So, when the main part about Dying Light was when night comes, when the light dies, hence the name Dying Light, the zombies become more vicious, and there are even these new zombies that are tougher and more mean. So what happens at night in this game? Same thing, just worse?
Yeah, pretty much. And the problem is that in the slums area or in the old town, there were plenty of places where you could hide. Now when you are in the plains, there's nowhere to go. I mean, there are places, but they're very far away. So, you need to constantly stay on the move. Make sure your car, I should say vehicle, your vehicle,
Car, vehicle, same thing.
Okay. That you have enough gas, that it's in a good condition, because every time you hit something, parts wear off, and you have to either repair them or exchange them for new ones. Because once you get stranded in the countryside and the night comes, you're in deep trouble. and the night in the following is even meaner than in the base game.
Very nice. Do we have any new zombies?
Kinda, yeah. We actually had to, since you have vehicle now, and then you're much more mobile. We had to adapt all the enemies in the game so that they can catch up.
Of course. Are there bombers?
Oh, absolutely.
I hate those guys so much. You don't understand.
Well, so they're one of the biggest threats to you as you drive, right? Because when you drive right into them, they explode.
Yeah.
But even a single viral can be a thing if you drive too slow, because they could just jump on your car and start smashing it while you're staring in it.
I see. So will there be random zombie encounters like in multiplayer?
The zombie thing?
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We we struggled a little bit because there was a lot of things that we had to adapt for the zombie character since the other players are in the cars now. But yeah, it is there. It's coming back, and I hope people enjoy it.
I hope we do too, and I think we will. But will the dune buggies also be a thing in that? How will the Night Hunters have any trouble keeping up with the buggies in this game?
They did until we adapted them. So the way
Ooh, scary.
so the way locomotion works for the Night Hunter this time around, it actually allows you to gain a certain momentum, so you can travel even faster. So basically, you're even bigger badass than you were in the base game.
Oh, very nice. So how long is this expansion going to be for the average player, you know?
So we're estimating to complete the game, it's around 10 plus hours.
Okay.
But if you want to, complete every single activity, achievement that is side quest that is out there, it's more.
All right, awesome. So when can we expect to play Dying Light the following?
So Dying Light the following is coming out worldwide and on all platforms at the same time, February 9th.
February 9th. All right, we hope you guys didn't trade in your copy of Dying Light. If you did, shame on you, because the following is going to be coming out that time. But actually, that brings up a good question. Do we need the base game in order to play the expansion?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It's a separate story, but you need the base game. And that, of course, means that you can take anything that you had in the base game, so all your skills or your inventory, and take it right to the following.
All right, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been my interview with the lead designer of Dying Light. Let me try this again. Maciej Binkowski.
There you go.
All right, awesome. So this has been an interview with him, and if you want any more footage from PlayStation Experience, be sure to follow us at nerdreactor.com and all the remaining sites. I'm Joey Ferris. We'll see you later.